What up, man? Hit that like, share, subscribe, all of that. This video is a very, very disturbing and sad, emotional video. So I want you guys to understand that right off the bat, right off the jump. Another mass shooting. One happened in Buffalo. Another one happened in California. I forgot to do that video. And now we have another one in Texas at a elementary school. CNN. This is the article from CNN. Let's read it. Gunman at Texas elementary school kills 18 students and one adult before being fatally shot, official says. An 18-year-old gunman on Tuesday fatally shot 18 children and an adult at Texas elementary school before he was killed by law enforcement officers said. The shooter, identified by Texas officials as Salvador Ramos of, I don't know how to say that, Uvalde, also shot his grandmother before going to school. What? He shot his grandmother before going to school to shoot other people? Wow. Grandmother before going to the school. I'm sorry. 3 law enforcement sources told CNN. Statesman Ronald G. told CNN the grandmother was airlifted to San Antonio and is still holding on, according to information he was given by the Texas Rangers. The gunman is believed to have acted alone, Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District Police Chief Pete said. The shooting was the deadliest at an elementary school since Sandy Hook massacre in Connecticut in 2012. That left 26 people dead, including 20 children between 6 and 7 years old. Here are the latest updates in Tuesday's tragedy. Texas Department of Public Safety Sergeant Eric Estrada told CNN's Anderson Cooper the gunman wrecked a vehicle while driving near the school after shooting his grandmother. The suspect did crash near a ditch near the school. That's where he exited his vehicle with what I believe was a rifle, and that's when he attempted to enter the school, where he was engaged by law enforcement. The gunman had body armor, the rifle, and the backpack, Estrada said. Ramos made it into several classrooms. Now hold on. These 2 gunmen made sure they had body armor on before they did this, so when they get encountered by any law enforcement and they get a shootout, they can keep on shooting. Now, I don't know, it's crazy. Where we go? Okay, the gunman had body armor, the rifle, and the backpack. Oh yeah, Ramos made it into several classrooms. People react outside Sergeant Willie D. Leon Civic Center, where students were transported after the school shooting in Uvalde, Texas on Tuesday, May 24th. U.S. Customs and Border Protection, which is the largest law enforcement agency in the area, due Uvalde's proximity to Mexico, had more than 20 agents respond to the shooting, according to the law enforcement official. A CBP agent was shot in the head. God dang. But it's in stable condition after the bullet did not penetrate, the official said. Department of Homeland Security spokesman Marshall Infonza tweeted, agents and other law enforcement officers took fire from the shooter, who had barricaded himself, risking their own lives. These Border Patrol agents and other officers put themselves between the shooter and children on the scene to draw the shooter's attention away from potential victims and save lives, she wrote. President Joe Biden was ordered U.S. flags on federal grounds to be flown at half staff until sunset on the Saturdays to honor the victims of the senseless acts of violence. Uvalde Memorial Hospital spokesman Tom Nordwick earlier said 13 children and a man in his 40s were being treated for injuries. University Hospital in San Antonio said in a tweet they received a child and an adult from the school shooting. The adult is 66-year-old woman in critical condition, hospital said in a tweet. The FBI and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, Explosive, ATF, are assisting local and state authorities with investigation. 30th shooting at K-12 school this year. Damn, 30th shooting at K-12 school this year. Man, this is sad. Tuesday incident marks at least the 30th shooting in K-12 school in 2022. So far in 2022, there have been at least 39 shootings in K-12 schools, colleges and universities, resulting in at least 10 deaths and 51 injuries. The Texas shooting and the deadliest U.S. school shooting since the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School shooting in Parkland, Florida. Okay, we don't need to know that. Okay, that's it. All the rest of it is just extra stuff. Now let's talk about this. LeBron James chimed in. They got Joe Biden chimed in. Steve Kerr. A lot of people chimed in. Even just regular individuals. It's not entertainers. And I feel exactly what they're saying. How can my daughter or son cannot be safe at school? I understand their frustration with that. And now they're saying, we got to do something about that. Let's do something about mass shootings. Mass shooting is spontaneous. Unless they're leaving trails up to it, like online messages. A lot of these things are spontaneous things. Just pops up out of nowhere. I don't know if you can avoid a mass shooting if a person just wakes up or plots and just goes do it. How can you stop that? You can't. You can't stop it. It just comes out of nowhere. What makes people do this? They have their own reasons. This individual right here, I have no idea why would he want to go shoot up a elementary school. Shot his grandmother first and then run right to an elementary school to kill people. Why? I don't know. There's something that we can't figure out. These are individuals doing this. Only they know why they did it. Very, very sad. Taking children away. Taking that teacher away because whatever happened in your life, you get mad and take it out on everybody else. Shot his grandmother too. One thing we must learn with these mass shootings, that these individuals want to take their problems on everybody else. These individuals want to hurt other people because of what they feel should or should not be done to them or other people. 18 children. Had body armor on so he could continue his mission. Took him a while to take him out because he barricaded himself. But he made sure he took out about 20 people. This is why I say America, no matter how many mass shootings we have, they still don't beef up security like they should. Every place deserves an armed security. Every place that's place of business deserves armed security. Why they don't do that? Plenty of people that wouldn't mind training and being armed security. Why only the Navy and the Army and the Air Forces? Why only those places? Shouldn't that be in place of business? Because people get to run up in there and just use a gun out of nowhere. After all the shootings we had over the years and They still don't know that that should be priority. That should be priority. School is very important. A lot of children and adults in schools. Why is it not armed security there? After a while, you start thinking, do they really want to prevent or try to prevent these things in America? Or is just something that, they want to act like they care about and then really don't do anything? They can bring the National Guard out when you don't want to go in for curfew. They can bring the National Guard out when people's out here rioting. But they can't get and train enough armed security around the world? That absolutely makes no sense. It's fake outcry from the authorities. Fake. They can beef up border patrol, but can't beef up security around schools and stores? No, I don't want to hear that. There's no way a mass shooter should be able to have body armor and other security guards. They don't have anything. Do you understand how weird this is? America can have armed security with good body armor like the mass shooters. Why they don't equip them with that? The Buffalo security fired back, but he don't have the same body armor as he do. America knows this, but they still have people out here naked. Same as police. Why is police walking around with a vest on but no real body armor? Knowing that there's some people out there who buys body armor. You have to start asking yourself, does America really care about these events like the regular people do? After a while, you start to see that they really don't. They don't care about these events. They'll do press conferences. They'll show up to the crime scene, but they never do really anything about it. You can't stop a mass shooter or a mass murderer because they just pop up out of nowhere and do it, unless you can catch them while they leaving clues. But you can damn sure beef up security and make sure they got rifles too. Now, it's a lot of wild people out here, so putting a rifle in certain people's hands just doesn't work, but it's a gamble anyway, isn't it? It's a lot of cops out there who do a lot of wrong with their weapon. But man, it will be nice if you have an armed security waiting for somebody pulling up. Now, how many lives can be saved if you got armed security right there? They like, oh shit, he can go left. They gotta start shooting way over there. It's just my opinion, man. These things happen too often, and all we get is these press conferences all over the place. That's all we get. These things you can't stop because it happens randomly. But you can beef up security, though. You can definitely do that. When you don't want illegal aliens crossing the border, you beef up security, don't you? When you don't want certain people flying in and out of the U.S., you beef up security, don't you? But what about American citizens? We tired of this type of shit. We want their ass to die too then. If they get away, so they won't get away with it. So you can beef up security. So if there's an armed security at the door, they gonna think, a lot of them gonna think twice. Oh shit, I might not make it out. Oh damn, they got armed security right there. Let me turn my ass around. Oh damn, they got armed security. Let me turn my ass around. There's too many people in the world to not have armed security in a lot of businesses. It's too many people in the world who want to work. Too many people who want to work in the world for not have security in damn near every place of business. We ain't talking about regular security with a bad note. We talking about real armed security. With the weapons, with the badge, with the armor, so they can survive. That cop, that officer at Buffalo should have had the same type of armor the shooters have. That's stupid to have our security out here naked like this. Don't be having no vest on. Don't got no body armor on. They just fully naked with a weapon. While he coming up with assault rifles and body armor. Now this another person with body armor on. Come on, man. Do America really care about these? Or it's just something that they pretend to care about? Because the authorities, they got enough money to make sure they can do it. Even police officers is still naked out here. They got that little vest on, but why they ain't got body armor on? Why they ain't got better uniforms to protect them from bullets? Technology is out of this world. Why is officers still out here naked like this? Makes no sense, dude. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, how y'all feel about another mass shooting. And authorities, they came through and handled their business. But is the top of the top of the top gonna finally, beef up security like they do at the border? Are they gonna make better, or they're gonna give the security that are at places better armor so they can survive these shots? Y'all let me know, man. Another sad day. Prayers go out to those families and those children and the family that lost the teacher and all the injuries, all the people that got injured. This is sad that people do this to other people. Go hurt yourself. You don't gotta hurt other people. That being said, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Love yourself more than any relationship. Peace.